Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Maxcellent build orders, where I present you one build order at a time, in very detail. This time, as you see in the opener here in the opening scene, it will be Black Templars. It will be a very special, very unique opener that is very strong for Black Templars. Some people say Black Templars are a little bit weak. This may or may not be true, but this opener is so good it's actually getting nerfed in the next version. It is a plasma pistol opener, and it's really unique, and I really like how it works. We go on Shrine of Ixalan. Why Shrine of Ixalan? Because it's a rather big map with a lot of points, and we will have 3 capping squads really quickly, so this will help us in our economy gain. And yeah, settings are okay, let's go. Okay, as usual, what do we do when we start? We want an armory and a plasma generator, but we do not need the armory right away, so we do the plasma generator first. Makes sense that you get the economy building first if you're not reliant on a specific timing for the armory or your barracks. If you want to have, for example, a barracks opener and want really fast your hero or your squads out, then you need the armory or the barracks first, but here we stick to our standard Crusader squads, so we do not need any armory right away. We want an armory because the armory allows us to get the plasma pistol upgrade, which in turn lets us get plasma pistols on our Crusaders. So build plasma, get 3 Crusaders and a Tech Marine, and depends, let's go on the left side. Make sure, I will say it in a second as well, you need to make sure that the Crusader squads you take out, that they are in the ground stance. They will always start in red stance, I think, yes. So I make them in ground stance and in range stance as well. And we will move them over here. Second one goes over there. But we want to rally our troops in a way that we have all of our Crusaders at one point on the map at some point, so to speak. So you go here and then you go over here, so we attack on the left then. And this one will only cap this and then move to the left as well. Okay, have I? No, yeah. This way and this way. This one is kept. Okay, we need to get all in our group 2 and ranged. You as well. I mean, I do it group 2. You can do whatever you like. You go over here, build a point over here, and then go over here. When you're done, you go over here and build a point over there. We will start to get the plasma pistol upgrade.
This point belongs to the Emperor now.
Yeah, and we want our outer points built up first, so they are defended. At this point we will build up last, actually.
What is his will, Commander? It is ours, ready to attack the next position.
This is absolutely sync.
What is his will, Commander?
We have now soon the plasma pistol upgrades, and as we... yeah, okay, here we have it. It's actually Blood Angels against us, so we want to get the plasma pistols on those 2 squads that are at the front. And we want to contest this point if possible. Also build up our points as well. And as soon as we have the resources for it, we get the power weapon upgrade, not because we want power weapons, but because power weapons does increase the amount of plasma pistols we can carry. And okay, there's someone. We want to get these points for now. You are done, so you get back and build a listing post over here. And at some point we want to get the Castellan out, because he also benefits from the plasma pistol upgrade. There we have it. And we can get more plasma pistols, 3. And we do not want more than 3, as the model count is limited at 3, because we do not have a barracks. If you had the barracks, it would be better. Okay, we get attacked over there. We send this squad over and we begin to build a Castellan. This one will be up soon. And I think we will rather, yeah, we can get the trade.
Ready for battle to follow you, Commander. What enemy needs to meet our
Trade
plans?
this for now.
Ready to attack the next position.
This one will probably taken down, but not without
Where shall we press
without a
the
cost.
assault?
Also can get the targeters now
Where shall we press
for more
the assault?
range damage.
What enemy needs to meet our Templars now?
Okay, and then we want to defend this. Not that we can defend it right away, but we can take a defensive stance here.
You, Commander.
Get a barracks next, because we want the neophytes. We do not want more more stuff in general. We want the neophytes, and now we have him as well. Also go in range stance. Now we see down these plasma pistols are really strong. He also has a plasma pistol. Can upgrade this soonish, but they are trapped now. They will all die. Maybe not the commander, but in general. Get another generator.
Our weapons are ready for butchers work.
You go to one squad.
Where shall we press the assault?
Stay at range and now mow down those guys as well. Get the upgrade here, and now we can add neophytes. Neophytes. Why do I want the neophytes? Because let's see, you need one model. Because we these get shotguns. So these are now sellers because I lost the model, but not the squad where with the Castellan. Get one more upgrade and then we will get another. Do we get another upgrade? I'm not sure. We want to get the grenades, yeah, so we want to get a plasma generator. Get the neophytes and then move on. We can defend everything they throw at us because we have a superior armor now. And some of these neophytes get a shotgun. They are either shotgun or bolter. Or one-handed bolter. This has a shotgun here. I hear a shotgun somewhere. Okay, we have these now. Now we can form out again. You're the one with the Castellan. You go over here. You go over at every position. We get this point, and soon we can go tier 2, or we get the command squad. I think we go tier 2 first and then add the command squad. We have all the upgrades. We will add more neophytes. So this generator was too much. We only need 2 generators really. Okay. Maybe can take this down, get tier 2 going. One is shooting. What is killed? Another unit. Okay, we cannot really fight those. The neophytes to get a knockdown and shoot them down. Once those are back, we can go back here as well. We want to get upgraded listing posts for more income because we have way too much power. And there you go. The 2 is on the way, and then we want to get the command squad at some point. We wanted to get the grenades, right? Yes, the grenades were a little late this time. The grenades would have been absolutely wonderful now, to be honest. But I don't have them now. It's okay. We take down all that's thrown at us relatively easy. Okay, they're now sellers. Even assault marines now coming in, upgrade at this point. Command squad will be on the way. We are, as I said, a little late on the grenades. They can go over here. They can even throw a grenade right now. And get another grenade when you're over here. No problem. I played a little more defensively than I would normally. You could go to the enemy base more or less right now. Now we want to get... Okay, tier 2. We have now tier 2. So what is your follow-up in tier 2? There's a few obvious things you want to have. You want to have the Crusader Seagulls because they make your units not go berserk, basically, when you're losing stuff, and it also increases the bonuses offered by Righteous Shield. So this is a no-brainer, but also the Power Fist, because the Power Fist is similar to the Power Weapons, increase the amount of plasma pistols you can have by 1. So you can then get more squad members and give them more plasma pistols. So this would increase our fighting capabilities of our existing troops. So these upgrades, basically, all upgrades here. And what then? Then one thing that is more or less also a must-have is one of those wows. The first one is a no-brainer. If you want to go in detail what each wow does, I say you can watch my guide video on Black Templar, but the first one you can never go wrong, really. The command squad you want to have, well, normally you would have it out right now if you had the grenades a little earlier. The command squad gives you multiple reasons to have it. It has an apothecary leader, it has the spanner barrel leader that when it gets killed drops in a Thunderfire Thunderfire pickup, which is really powerful, so you want to have it. And in tier 2 you can get rocket launchers. So the reason why I mention it is what is the counter to this infantry blob that is mainly good against infantry. Any vehicle that is good against infantry. So you want to have some AV in, let's say, at some point, yeah. So because you are really good at infantry, and you can also increase the capabilities of your infantry even more. And yeah, the command squad offers you some anti-vehicle, long-range anti-vehicle in the form of missile launchers. The question is, what does the counter to this? Like a vehicle that is good against infantry, a vehicle that is good against vehicles. So we want to get a vehicle factory. At some point we will get I think the Crusader Seals and the Power Fists, and then we want to think about a machine called in the near future. I cancelled this plasma generator to have enough resources to get the Crusader Seals right now. Because Crusader Seals are more important. Maybe even the Power Fist would have been more important, but it's okay. I think we maxed out our squads now, because we can soon have more plasma pistols. And we want to get, more units. So, as I said, I played very... It's actually the one in the middle. I wanted to have it over here, but okay. I played very defensively. Normally you could go to the next points, but I want to show the follow-ups. So now there's the command squad. The command squad also will be used in range sense, and you basically want to get everything they have to offer. If you want to prioritize, I would prioritize the standard bearer and the missile launcher. And we also will get... who is this guy? Where's the one over here in this squad, probably? And I'm totally floating. Where's my builder? We want to get now a machine code. Get the wow. Get the upgrades if possible. I do not want to spend all my power, because the follow-up, as I said, is a vehicle that is good against vehicles. So we most certainly want to not spend all our power here, because we want to get one of two things. I can explain it once it's done. You could also go for anti-vehicle in the form of Thought Pattern with anti-vehicle ammunition, giving them some crack grenades, but it's very unreliable and does not work against flyers, for example. So this makes you very vulnerable to flying units. So we now can get more plasma pistols as we had the upgrade done, and I want to get the enhanced targeters as well. So now we look at the vehicle buildings. What do we have access to? We have access to Rhinos, Land Speeders, Dreadnoughts and Razorbacks. There are two good options. One, Rhino. With the Rhino you can never go wrong. We have 4 squads now, so if you have a Rhino we can have 2 Rhinos and transport all our army. This is very nice and very effective if you're good at micro and if you want to finish with your existing army. The other one is your Land Speeder. The Land Speeder has an upgrade that allows it to upgrade to also missile launchers, I think, which is okay. It does okay-ish damage, but you need a lot of Land Speeders to deal a lot of damage. And it's also ranged, and all our force we have now is ranged. The Razorback has no anti-vehicle capabilities until later, until 3. So this doesn't work in that sense. But what does work, and I thought about this quite a lot, is a Dreadnought. A Dreadnought gives you a beefy frontliner, and it can get autocannon or melter, multi-melter upgrades. So this is the way to go. I want to go for the vehicle cap increase first, because I need it, and then I will get a Dreadnought out, or two. So we get our builder over here, get this point, and then with the resources we gain from there, we will then... Okay, we can now just stand back and let the missile launchers do the job, basically. You see, you get more missile launchers as well. And we have the upgrades here. What you also can do actually is get more commanders out and attach them to your squads, which can be okay, but doesn't really need to. We have now 6, so we can now get 2 Dreadnoughts, and that should be more than enough to seal the deal here. I think I make the tier 2 push with the Dreadnoughts and then move on. Where's my command squad here? It's now 3 rocket launchers. Can also get melter bombs, so we maybe want to have this ammunition as well. More generators. So we can just stand here and shoot from afar. You can also, as I said, force the issue. And I think I go for multi-melters because I want to have it more or less in front. Now we just A-click and win probably. Get the power upgrade, get this upgrade, and then we want to go with another Dreadnought. And then, yeah, this is basically game. Okay, you are stuck a bit because you see this knockback. This knockback is not only the grenade, but also the shotguns everywhere. Reinforce you guys. You lost some. Here's my Dreadnought. And I want another Dreadnought, and that's basically what I want to have. And then we can win this. And as I said, the banner bearer, if it dies, yeah, it makes this Thunderhawk pickup, which is really strong by itself. Now as you see, we have now a Dreadnought, and we have also the answer. We will get the melter bomb upgrade, and I think we will also get Sword Brethren, because we can. The question now is basically, do you want to if you want to go to tier 3, or if you want to double down on tier 2 units. As I float a crap ton of requisition, I think I will go for some more units. And now the Thunder actually got killed, and the Thunderhawk pickup comes. And the thing is, you can easily rebuild it and have the Thunderfire pickup for only 75 requisition and 50 power, which is absolutely mayhem. The Dreadnoughts want to go in first, of course. Soaking up the damage, while the rest of our units just aiming in. Our pop is actually full. Interesting. Now we can get tier 3. And then in tier 3, yeah, the world is an oyster basically. You can get all the things. You see, there is actually a lot of vehicles coming out, so it's nice that we can deal with them. It really fits what I said. We have also now some melter bombs we can throw. We can also throw it to kill buildings. Actually has a wrist-mounted flamer as well. Interesting. This one has, this one does not, so it's a little different. So in tier 3 we want to get our Terminators. We want to get our Predators and stuff. In full-scale war, yeah, we want to Predators and Vindicators, so all the good stuff. And yeah, but it's already won by now. See, there's nothing really that they can do to fight us back. So the opener is really strong. It will get nerfed in the sense that the plasma pistol will get a little nerfed, the plasma pistol damage, the accuracy actually, and then it will also get more expensive to get this plasma pistol. So every plasma pistol you lose or you do not have right away, you want to build basically takes more resources. You see, I'm now totally floating stuff because it's already over more or less. Now we have our Sword Brethren. This will be our first melee only squad. We also want to get a Emperor's Champion as well. So and they will get the Power Fists. Yeah, this is basically it, as I said. So these are number 1. These are number 2. Sword Brethren are number 1. We get the champion, and we are tier 3, so we can now get the Orbital Relay, which we want to. We get more upgrades. I'm not sure which one actually. One is for the Sword Brethren to be more effective. Eliminator honors. You could also, if I said, if you want to get all on these melter bombs, you could also get assault, what are they called? Assault Brethren, or what are called? Assault Marines, basically. They also get melter bombs in tier 2 if you want to have some melter bombs. But as I said, I think a Dreadnought or 2 is better because it gives you a beefy frontliner for your... but they are also beefy, but not so beefy all the time with the plasma pistol. So these are your ranged squad, and this would be your short ranged or melee capability. So it also counters vehicles that are good against vehicles. So this is the good against infantry. So this is the build I have for you. It has actually some of my banner here, which is quite funny. But okay, I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. If you have a little slight variation of this build and stuff, you can also tell me. I will link one game I played against GapPR on this very map, and against this Emperor's Sergeant. The replay got a little out of sync, but I still casted it, so it shows you this build again in a more or less the same way against a different opponent in PvP, so you will have the link at the end here. As usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!